For a couple, receipt number 3. Now, a couple I'm looking for receipt number 3 is a whole different category. Receipt number 3. I'm looking for the couple in this room who has been together the longest. Like Jesus is in a yearbook, you almost as poor you will only arc. You know what I'm talking about. Now, don't point to people because that's just nothing but rude and funny all the same time. They got to want to be on the show themselves. Please do not point to people go, you're the oldest one here. Let them volunteer themselves. So who's been in this room? Who's been together the longest? So, couple number 3, come on hello, welcome back this way. All right, hey, look, I'm going to sing. Here we have your names and where you're from. You said you've been together for 44 years. That's beautiful. Your name is Ray?
Yeah.
And where are you from?
England.
He's from England! They speak English! I do not speak English. I speak American, but I am fluent in English. I can translate it if you need me to. Let me know. So, your name? Susan. That is correct. Very good, Ray and Susan. 44 years. That's beautiful. Now, I have a little favor before we send you out to get comfortable. Can you give a little advice to our young lovers in the room as to how you stay together so long? So I'm going to start with the lady. Do you have any advice for our young lovers?
I don't know, really, just sharing, I don't know, really. Just one of the things,
It just worked out, that's all right. So we're going with the gentleman. Do you have any advice to our young lovers in the room as to how you stay together so long?
Honesty, I think, and, you know, 50-50, down the middle, share everything.
These are the sweetest answers I have ever heard. Because usually I get stuff completely different. Can y'all please make some noise? My couples up here on the stage. Yay! Oh, you look beautiful. Now I'm going to ask that you all lean over and give each other a little kiss.
Cool.
The one you came with. The one you came with. Oh, okay, nice. Sorry. I'm going to now ask the gentlemen to please rise from their seats. Gather in the very center of the stage, down the stairs, to the left, and you're going to leave and join our CRUSAT team. Yeah, just the gentlemen. 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 That's all right. You're on vacation. You're on vacation. That's all right. You're going to follow Josh to the sound for the Goodbye, guys. Enjoy your lap dance. See, were you double parked somewhere? You were trying to get out of here real quick. She was like, okay, I might regret this decision to come up here. Ladies, thank you so much for coming up and being a part of the show. Now I'm going to ask you my questions all at the same time. I'll give you a few seconds to think over your answers, and I'm going to come by one at a time with my microphone, collect your information. I do ask, if you can you please give as much detail as possible? You never know what part of your answer will hit on your husband's answer and actually help get you the point. Plus, we want to hear all their business, right, everybody? Yeah! That's why we're here. That's why we're here. And everybody, feel free to play along the home version. Play along in your seats, and I'll check back in and see how you're doing. So, ladies, this is your first question. Ladies, what would you say is the first thing your husband touches in the morning? Other than the alarm clock. What would you say is the very first thing your husband touches in the morning other than the alarm clock?
One hand or two hands?
The very first thing your husband touches in the morning other than the alarm clock. She said, I know. Okay, I'm coming to Aaron. Very first thing.
Himself.
What would you say is the very first thing your husband touches in the morning other than the alarm clock? Aww. She said me. That is so sweet. But we're going to need specifics. Yeah, this is not fair. You could mean a toe, he could mean your hair. We need a general body area.
Alright, then he just turns up.
So basically, he wraps his arms around your torso.
Could mean anything.
Yeah, we get the picture. We get the picture. Very good. Ladies, this is your last question, and you're all done. This is your last question, you're all done. Ladies, what part of your husband's body are you most attracted to? What revs your engine? Melts the butter. Gets the motor revving. What part of him turns you on?
Cool.
What part of him used to turn you on? No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. But what part of him is your favorite part?
Face.
You like the face? Very good. We're going to need specifics.
Pardon?
We're going to need a little bit more detail.
A little bit more detail.
Oh.
Do you like his eyes? You like his lips?
His eyes.
You like the eyes? What color are his eyes?
Grey. Grey.
They're gray. Beautiful. So everybody stare longingly into his eyes when he comes back. She said gray with her English accent. I love it. All right. What part of him melts your butter?
His lips, his mouth.
Welcome back to the room. Make some noise for the gentleman. Come on in, guys. I told the ladies not to talk to you, so no talking. Come on in, have a seat, get comfortable. We're going to get right to it. We're going to get right to it. So, gentlemen, I asked your wives some questions. This is the first question I asked the ladies. I said, ladies, what would you say is your husband's worst habit? Now, gentlemen, I'm sure you're all perfect in every way, but if she had to pick one, what do you think she said was your worst habit? What do you think she said is your worst habit if she had to pick one?
Picking my nails.
That's a match! Picking your nails. Very good. All right, so thinking like the missus, what do you think she said was your worst habit if she had to pick one?
It's only been 5 months. I mean,
Yeah, but she did pick one.
loving her too much.
What is the very first thing your husband touches in the morning? Other than the alarm clock. So what do you think the missus said was the very first thing you touch in the morning, other than the alarm clock?
Myself?
When I think about you, what's it trying to say? All right, so you're thinking like the missus. What do you think she said was the very first thing you touch in the morning, other than the alarm clock?
Dog leads. Dog out every morning.
Oh, because I thought you named it or something like that. As soon as you wake up, what's the first thing you touch in the morning after the alarm clock? That would be the Franken beans. That's a match! Oh, was it his? Okay, what did he say? What did he say? What did you say? What did you say? Oh, she did say her. She said you wrap your arms lovingly around her torso. And he said no. What part of your husband's body are you most attracted to? So what part of you, gentlemen, turns them on, melts the butter, revs the engine? So you're thinking like the missus. What do you think she said is her favorite part of you? What part of you turns her on?
Boom.
Oh! The cookies there, the cookies. Okay. Mine is more like a wedding cake, but I know what you mean. I know what you mean. He said it's boom. That's not what she said, but that's very optimistic, sir. That's very optimistic. She said, please. She likes your eyes. He said no. He's actually disagreeing with your opinions. All right, so you're thinking like the missus. What do you think she said is her favorite part of you?
My eyes.
Oh, yay! That was scary. Okay, I'm going to ask the couple to give each other another little kiss. Or not, that's fine. Okay, very nice. I'm asking the ladies to please rise from their seats, gather the very center of the stage, down the steps to the left, and follow the handsome Josh in his one-in-one costume to the soundproof booth. Everybody say goodbye to the ladies. Ladies, we will see you back here in just a little bit. Goodbye, ladies. Enjoy your lap dance, ladies. Woo-hoo! Yay! Now, really quick, I'm just going to check on. Give me some in cash. Give me some in cash. No, I'm kidding. When did two of you go on your very first date?
A movie.
Very nice. Do you remember the movie?
The Loneliness of the Long Distance Runner.
All right, now. Now, was this a drive-in movie?
It's about half a mile from our house. We walk there, we walk back.
Very good. So you picked her at a house. You walked into the film. Very nice. Now, did you do anything afterwards, like grab a soda or go out and hear some music?
No way.
Straight home afterwards?
Not even a kiss.
Did she at least give you a high five or something, or a chest bump?
Yeah, for real.
So what's a chest bump? We'll chat later. Call me, all right. Good job, gentlemen. This next one I'm going to set up for you, gentlemen. I'm going to set this one, the next one up for you. Gentlemen, you're on vacation. You're on vacation. It's you, it's your wife, and her entire side of the family. It's you, it's her, and everyone she is related to. And the vacation is actually going pretty well. Everyone's having a good time. Now all of a sudden we find ourselves stranded on a deserted island. Now there is hope. Everyone can be rescued. Everyone, except for one person. And you are the only one who gets to decide who is left behind. If you can leave any member of her entire family all alone on this island, who would you leave and why? Now you can't pick yourself, you can't pick her, and you can't pick the family dog. Nice try. So you have the only vote. Who are you leaving all alone on this island?
She's got a really small family. It's going to be really hard to pick someone.
You have the only vote. Who are you leaving all alone on this island? Her entire side of the family.
Side of the family. Sister Joyce.
Why are we leaving Sister Joyce to fend for herself all alone in this deserted island?
Because she's very miserable.
All the more reason she should be banished to live a life of solitude, to contemplate her social skills. Alrighty, so sir, are you awake? Where would you say is the most interesting place you discovered the magic, and you could pick before the war, after the war, during the war? No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. But what would you say is the most interesting place you discovered the magic?
I would like to say the Tower of Terror. But it's got to be the bedroom. That's the only place.
Now, is that what you call it? Is it the same place?
It's a bedroom.
All right, the bedroom. So this is home, a hotel, a cruise ship?
Home.
Home, very good. Okay, so...
No, it's very boring.
Hey, we're not holding up scorecards or anything, isn't it? He's videotaping. Hi, YouTube. Nothing's more awkward than your children videotaping you talk about your most intimate moments. Yay. Okay, so now in this bedroom of love, Tower, are we up against something, on something, under something?
On something.
Is it an ottoman?
It's a bit bigger than the ottoman. It was a double bed.
Double bed, very good, excellent. Any night in particular, or is it every evening?
Maybe 6 times a night.
English, and we have a whole different translation for some of your terms. So did you say 6 times a night?
Well, maybe sometimes 5.
Yeah! Somebody had a multivitamin. Vitamin. Multivitamin. All right. What would you say is the most question I asked the gentleman? I said, gentlemen, where did you and the missus go on your very first date? Where did the two of you go on your very first date? So since they have a time advantage, I'll start down here, Aaron. So where did the two of you go on your very first date?
It was St. Patrick's Day. We were at a bar.
You remember the name of the bar?
Yeah, McCormick's.
That's a match! Very good. Where did the two of you go on your very first date?
Pictures.
I'm translating. The movies! Very good. Excellent. Good job, ladies. Ladies, I'm going to set this one up for you just like I did the gentleman. I said to the gentleman, I said, gentlemen, you're on vacation. Gentlemen, it's you, it's your wife, and her entire side of the family. So ladies, it's you, it's your husband, and ladies, everybody you are related to. Just your entire side of the family. Now, yes, there's a question in the back.
I'm sorry.
So it's him,
Yes.
it's you,
Yes.
and just your entire side of the family.
That's right.
Your entire tree, the roots, the fruit, the trees, the nuts, everybody.
Got it.
Okay, there we go. Now, everyone is actually having a good time on this vacation, but now all of a sudden we find ourselves stranded on a deserted island. Now, there's hope because everyone can be rescued. Everyone can be rescued except for one person. And your husband is the only one who gets to decide who is left behind. If he could pick any member of your entire family, leave all alone to fend for themselves and turn coconuts into radios, who is he leaving behind? We're going to start right here with you. All right, thinking like the husband, who do you think he chose to leave all alone on this island from your entire side of the family?
Well, the entire side, that's counting brother-in-laws and everybody.
The whole village.
My brother-in-law, Dave,
Dave? Why would we leave Dave?
because he's a bore.
Wow, holidays must be fun in your household. That's not what he said. He said,
Joyce.
ooh, hello. Let's just move on before it gets violent, shall we? Okay. This is the last question I asked the gentleman. I said, gentlemen, where would you say is the most interesting place you discovered the magic? And you know what I mean by discovered the magic. Don't make me hold the fingers for discovered. Hey, no chatting, no chatting. The most interesting place you two discovered the magic. Bound chicka wow wow. What do you think he said is the most interesting place the two of you discovered the magic? Whose bed? Whose bed? Which bed? Any bed in particular?
That's a match. I'll still be mad about it.
That's a match! Hey, there could be one in the barn or something. I don't know. All right. What do you think he said is the most interesting place the two of you discovered the magic? Thank you all so much. We're going to be one winner of Match or Make the Game Show 2010. That winner is...
Let me just double check something.
Okay. We phoning a friend? What's going on?
Yeah, couple number one.
Couple number one! That's you guys. Wow, there's no love for couple number one. You guys win a Mr. Spa package for two. You also win a bottle of champagne.